Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today, we're back on the farm playing some more Another Farm Roguelike Rebirth. And my friends, I have a fun run planned for you today featuring the Shepherd. So we're going to get started here. If you like the game, you can certainly get it for yourself. It did just release in full on the 1st of August, so very, very recently. And of course, smash that like button if you want to continue to see the AFR action right here on the channel. Become a subscriber if you are new here as well. And you can also become a member if you like. Thanks so much, my friends. Now let's rock and roll. Alright, so as advertised, we're going to be going with the Shepherd here today, and what's really powerful about the Shepherd is the fact that animals will not require food, right? It's actually pretty incredible, because, you know, if you have to feed the animals, you have to grow all these other side crops, which really slows your build down. Well, not only do the animals start unlocked in the shop, but you don't even have to feed them, which is pretty incredible. And then on level up, the animal lifespan does increase, which is pretty amazing. And then the sell price of their products goes up as well. I think the Shepherd's a really, really powerful class. We're going to play on hard here today, which is a 2-week run. And let's go. Alright, so we have, of course, the plain in the middle. Let's hope it's a nice little plot of land. We got a jungle and a swamp adjacent. We also have a mountain and another jungle. Okay, so, obviously with the jungle, we can get extra wood as needed. But the mountain, of course, ores, but no experience. The swamp is also kind of interesting in that you can actually grind experience at the swamp. There's usually a lot of wood there as well, but also a lot of water. So let's see. Of course, we're going to get there when we get there, but looks like we have a nice plot of land. I'm not seeing any water, and I'm seeing a bountiful amount of resources, including gold. We got iron, we got copper, bunch of stone, of course, a bunch of wood as well. I think our opening island, at least at first glance, looks quite nice. Very, very good. So let's get these set up. Let's go market crash first. Let's get into the work rhythm day 2. Let's get wise build day 3 to get some building plans down. Then finish it off with beginner's luck to really capitalize on the experience gain. Let's go with generally efficiency -1. And then burnout. I think I'm okay. Having 1 day of burnout, I suppose. Maybe at the end of the week. Just like with normal work weeks, right? Burnt out at the end of the week. And let's go. Alright, lovely. Yeah, this is a great opening island. We got coal, gold, iron, fruit trees as well. Absolutely fantastic. Now, what we're kind of, like, our first goal here is to try to get this fence, right? So as soon as we can get a fence, we can start utilizing animal products for lucrative earnings, right? So the small fence does require level 3. So we're going to have to focus on getting experience and getting it quickly, okay? Another thing that we can certainly do is, in looking in the crafting menu, right? There are things that can be crafted with animal products. Namely, the bread, the cheese. For the cheese sandwich, which sells for a whopping $2,000 high end. Absolutely insane. Like, that is absolutely crazy. We also have the option for, like, fish sandwiches as well. To restore some energy, like plus 200 energy with the golden fish sandwich. That's pretty crazy. Regular fish sandwich plus 100. Also crazy, but of course it does take a while to get the bread because you need the windmill. Now, the way you can offset some of these, I guess, material costs, right, is by using truffle oil. And of course, you know, we will have the fence capacity in this one to maybe get some pigs for some truffles. And when you use this in your cooking, it's not going to consume your ingredients, which is quite nice. We also have the option for mead. We also have the option for oil. But I'm more like the truffle oil given going to have some capacity for pigs. So I think that's an option for us. And as a stretch goal, maybe we can try to go for some bread. But to get the bread, you need the windmill. Level 5, right? So experience is going to be big in this one. Maybe we can take some level ups that will give us bonus experience. We'll certainly see maybe some side quests as well. But first and foremost, starting out, I do think we probably want to grow some wheat. So we should probably clear a space for some wheat. And then, of course, just collect the key and vital resources. So let's go ahead and let's get some coal just right out the gate. Absolutely. We'll have the work rhythm tomorrow. We'll want to get building plans in on day 3. And that is, of course, when we'll throw in the scarecrow and the like. So I think I want to start clearing, starting the top left corner of our little island here. It's a fantastic looking island. Like, it's got just everything you need to be successful. And you love to see it. So let's chop down some trees, remove the stumps. Let's get some stone, let's get some iron. And we're fresh out of energy there. But we got some berries, can pound them down. Get a few more pickaxe wax, if you will. Absolutely. And that should be about good. Market crashed today, so no use selling anything. Let's go ahead and end it. Actually, what I can do is we can do get one hoe whack, I suppose. So let's see, I'll have Scarecrow right here. I'll probably just grow like a mini field, right? So let's do that. Let's call that good. Okay, very good. Let's continue to cultivate our island. We're in the work rhythm today, so we can get a lot more work done. Because what the work rhythm is doing is just making the tool usage cost less energy. So you can get a lot done. So things like tool cost, things like efficiency. I mean, it's definitely upgrades that I'm considering in this. Because we want our energy bar to go as long as possible. Let's get some useful fruits, and we get our first level up. So of course, +1 animal lifespan, +5 animal product sell price. But more importantly, we have carnivore. Okay, so energy usage +1. So once it gets to 200 charges by using energy, so 200 energy, we get +3 max energy. Not the worst. We have efficiency, max count 4, charge by constructing a building +1. Reward building requirements -1. Okay, so once we build 4 buildings, we get a building requirements -1. I actually think that one's pretty good. We also have tool cost -1, but max energy -15. I mean, tool cost just across the board -1 is actually pretty insane. Imagine just work rhythm for good, but less max energy. Now, there are ways to get more max energy, of course. I mean, that's an interesting one early on. This one as well, right? Like, we haven't built anything at all. So imagine getting this. Like, if we get this level up 4 or 5 times, we're going to be able to build really, really cheap buildings. I like it. Efficiency is the way. So let's take it. And let's keep collecting our resources. Including the useful fruit trees. Looks like the axe level's up. So tomorrow we're going to be able to get some build plans down. I do have 12 units of copper. I think we can probably get our axe and pickaxe upgraded. So do that tomorrow. We can do... So let's see. This requires 3 copper. This requires 2 copper. So we need 5 copper. That means 2 furnaces. I think we can probably get there. No energy left to speak of. That's alright. Let's go ahead and end our turn there. We'll get some build plans down tomorrow. Alright, so build plans. Let's see. Mr. Scarecrow. Looks like you need some more grass. I do want to grow a mini field of wheat. So we're going to need a patch of 9. Scarecrow right there. Actually, I was thinking about this wrong. So let's actually do this. Nice, the pickaxe levels up. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do this, so we can throw our sprinkler right there. Let's get a couple of these hives. Just 8 wood. And we should maybe get a couple of efficiency upgrades tomorrow. That's a possibility. Gotta get to level 3 before we can build a fence, though. But I do want a couple of these furnaces. Let's get 2 of them. And then we're also going to want the cask, because this is the key to making cheese, which of course we need for the cheese sandwich, if we're going to make the cheese sandwich. So let's get a couple of these as well, especially given the bonus experience we get tomorrow, right? So let's get like 6 of them or something. We can get 5. Good enough. Might as well capitalize when it's cheaper, right? Can I get another one? Sure can. Let's do it. Let's get the remaining stone on the island, so I can kind of understand how much we're working with here. How much do we have? 21 units of stone. Okay. Let's get some more fruit. Just some delicious oranges. And apples. In fact, another thing you can do in the crafting menu is you can press the X here. You You can actually combine 4 apples, 4 oranges, and 2 units of grass for a salad, which gives you $2 per energy point spent during the day. I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, why not? Let's craft it. Sure. I've been kind of looking into some of these crafting recipes. Like for the egg, you can make fried egg. Hives produce 100% more resources, which is kind of random, but hives give honey, of course. You can combine sugar and honey for some honey candy, max energy +1. And then sugar and just a variety of these things to make the candies. So again, more flexibility, another option for us, for sure. But I think maybe we can capitalize, use that salad, because we're going to be using a lot of energy tomorrow. So let's go ahead and end our turn and get there. Alright, so let's use the salad. We're going to get some income from this. Alright, very nice. Scarecrow, get built up. Yeah, look at that. I mean, we're just generating income. Let's get the hives. Yep. -1 building requirements now, so this is great. It's like permanent wise build. Well, actually, no. It's half of a permanent wise build, but it's good nonetheless. So into the shop, let's see if maybe we can get some wheat seeds. We have 5. So that is good. Very, very good. Certainly get that planted. See if maybe I can get to level 3 today. Let's build these up. Okay, so now we're at -2 building requirements. This is good because it does scale up in this game, right? The more of the same building that you build, the more it scales up. Let's get those watered. Is there any way I can grab some quick energy? Could eat some apples. Probably get 1 more of these built. Maybe. Nope, never mind. The hammer. Very energy intensive. But we made some cash that turn with the salad. So keep that in mind as well. I think that's about all we can do today. Got real close to level 3. Things will unlock at level 3 for us, in that we can build our fence and start getting some animals. And then of course, 2,500 is due at the end of the week. Is anything selling decently? We got these tree seeds. I think I'll hold on to those, actually. Let me get some of these smelting. So, we need 5 units of copper to upgrade both tools. We also have a hammer upgrade, so could go with the bee hammer. We'll actually start getting bees. Could also go with the copper hammer, which does reduce the energy cost. It's not the worst, but the bee hammer itself will give you 2 random materials used to build the structure that you hit, meaning we can get, wood and stone resupplied back to us. So I think probably the bee hammer is the way for us in this particular one. Let's actually get some glass as well, so I can start getting some truffle oil when the time is right. Let's go ahead and end our turn there. Alright, so we do have a side quest. So finish 10 buildings, building time -1. I mean, what other buildings would I be targeting? Otherwise, buy 75 items in the shop. I don't have the cash, man. 3 days to do it. 2 days to build 10 buildings. I mean, let me think about it. We'll be to level 3 soon, so that's a fence. So that's 1, maybe 2 fences. So 2. We have 2 casks to build, so that's 4. Let's see. What else? It's a hard thing to justify in just 2 days. So I'm going to have to skip by this. 5 grand would be nice, but 75 items in the shop. I mean, it's a possibility, but the animals are expensive. That's what I would be spending the cash on. Let's skip by it this time. We got some useful honey now, and we did get a bee as well, which is great. Let's finish building these. Okay, excellent. -1 building requirements. Start getting stuff for free, eventually. Let's upgrade this, yes. And let's upgrade this as well. Got 1 bee of the 5 needed to upgrade the hammer. Just 14 wood. I'm going to have to grind some wood. Well, let's see. So what else do we need to smelt? I've got some gold here. Looks like it's selling high end right now for 100. It actually might be a good idea to simply just sell this. I mean, it's 800 bucks. That's a lot of animals. Let's do it. And then I can smelt iron. Let's smelt some iron. Alright, very good. How about wheat seeds? Do we have any wheat seeds in the shop? We do. Okay, perfect. Probably want to look into a seed maker as well. But for the time being, we have that. Almost level 3. Then we can get a sprinkler. In fact, we might be able to get that this turn. We'll certainly see. Let's go ahead and chop down some trees. Let's get the ones with the fruit. You get more experience for removing stumps. Interesting. Alright, we got carnivore again. We got power, so max energy plus 40. We also have efficient tools, so tool cost -1, max energy -15. Let's think about this for a moment. I mean, the hammer's costing, what, 6 right now? It's costing 5, so that would make it cost 4. It would make this cost 2. This cost 1. Just 1. I mean, I kind of like it. But max energy plus 40 is pretty hard to turn down. Let's take it. It's 40 more energy to use today. And we are level 3 now, so let's go ahead and let's get a sprinkler. The answer is yes. Let's build that up right away. Boom. And what else can we get? We can get a fence now. So exciting stuff. We're going to get our first animals this turn. We've got the cash. Let's get this built up. Boom. All right, perfect. Now we have 15 capacity. So let's select 15 lucky animals. Looks like we have 7 cows and 7 chickens. Let's start with 7 cows. Let's throw them in there. Of course, we don't have to feed them. Right, so this is often the bottleneck that you find yourself in is your crops haven't grown yet and you have animals. You also have to pay to get the animals added to the shop. So it really does cause you to start slow, but the shepherd allows you to start fast with the animals, which is super compelling. That's why I saw it right away and I was like, wow, that is a powerful, powerful class. And then we're going to be able to put the milk right in here. Now, can we make any more cash? Well, let's see. So copper, not selling too poorly. Apple selling bottom of the barrel. Honey selling good, but it is useful energy. We've got a couple of oranges, like... So what's the plan to get to 2,500? We can actually get some cheese. So we'll get some milk next turn. We can throw the milk in here to get some cheese. And it'll probably be the cheese that gets us across the finish line for week 1 here. We'll certainly see. Let's go ahead and sell these worms. Sell the beetle. We got the oranges. I think we can sell them. Let's save the stack of apples. Copper ore isn't selling too bad. Are there any other tools I want to get upgraded? I mean, not really. I think I could probably just sell it. Let's do it. I can get a couple more animals now. Like literally a couple. 2 chickens. You bet. Let's get the chickens. Alright, so now we have 9 animals. Very, very good. Let's keep chopping down some of the forests. It's interesting that you get more experience for stumps. Obviously less wood, but more experience. Didn't notice that up until now. Alright, very good. So as far as expansion goes, let's start thinking about this. Like, what do I need? I've got 71 units of wood. 14 units of stone. It'll probably be to the mountain to the west. That's what I'm thinking. Tons of stone there. But we'll solve that in the coming turns. Let's go ahead and end our turn right there. And call it good. In fact, cancel that. Let me use some energy. Get some more wood. Alright, very good. End our turn there. Alright, we've got some iron bars. Good. We've got some hives for the honey. And we got our first animal products. So, we have 7 units of milk. And what's cool about milk is you actually can consume this for plus 10 experience, which is pretty nice. We'll probably have to do that if we're going to get to level 5. And of course get this windmill, right? For some bread. So we'll certainly look into that. But for the time being, it's going to be pivotal in getting us to week 2. We also have the eggs. So these are selling high end right now. Should probably just sell them. Can also make mayonnaise, but we need to be level 4. So let's sell them. I'm okay with that. We have 2 little bees. Need a couple more so we can upgrade the hammer. I've got some fertilizer though. This will actually be useful. So let's use the fertilizer on the ungrown wheat. And we get our first harvest as well. Quite nice. Let's put some more wheat seeds in there and should probably consider getting a seed maker. Let's do it. Let's get the seed maker. So we don't have to rely on the shop for wheat seeds. Get a couple of units of wheat in there. And do we have 3 wheat seeds in the shop? We have 4. Let's buy 3. We got some sheep. So the way I currently have it set up, we're really structured toward cows. The sheep is going to require the loom, which takes a plank. Okay. The wool sells pretty middling. But then of course, we can make some products like the warm woolies. Right, so we could do that. We could certainly do that. We need 5 cloth. For the cloth boots, warm woolies. Maybe we can add some sheep too. Why not? So I've got $330. We can get 2 animals effectively. Let's go with a sheep and a chicken. Haven't seen the pig yet. Definitely want to grab a few pigs. But let's go with the sheep. You bet. Now we got plenty of energy remaining. So let's continue to deforest our little island. Grind that experience. Looks like we got some stone here, precious stone. And let's keep going. I'm gonna have this thing cleared out. Alright, terrific. So now what do we focus our energy on? I mean, we're gonna need more of these casks. What other buildings do I need? I mean, we do have a mine. This right here, a wooden mine, is useful. We can get coal and rocks from it. I think a sawmill is also useful. We can start getting planks. We're going to need the planks for the medium fence, which is coming up at level 4. We're about halfway there. So let's go ahead and get a sawmill. I'm okay with that. Let's get some planks rolling. Can always convert them into coal too. Okay, very good. Well, let's see, a mine. How about a wooden mine? Let's get one of those just for some more stone. We're, of course, going to be expanding to the mountain. Maybe get the occasional coal from it as well. Could also do the mine, but I don't have enough stone for that. Then the grindstone, of course, is another thing that we're going to need because we need these polished stones for the oil maker and the mayonnaise maker, right? But look at the dirt cheap cost, right? 1 polished stone, 1 unit of iron. That is, of course, because of this. So you love to see that. I think we're pretty much good. I mean, I could throw down another cask, I suppose. See if we can get it built up. I think our economy is going to be based on the power of the cow. And you're going to see the power of the cow here next turn. So let's finish this off. Got some milk, got some wool. Got 7 units of cheese. Hopefully that's enough to get us over the top. Otherwise I'm selling planks and stuff. We got some coal and some stone from our mine. Quite nice. And let's see. It's tax day. 2,500 bucks. This is selling high end for 600. Let's sell it all. Absolutely. So that's 4,200. Absolutely excellent. Now we can use that currency to convert it into more animals, of course. Another fence maybe as well. I've got room for 4 animals. How about fertilizer? I've got 1 unit of fertilizer. Let's use it for some more wheat. Let's get the seed planted. How about bees? I've got 3 little bees. Need 2 more. Okay, Okay, so I actually can build the loom at level 4. Okay, so once we get to level 4, we can build some more advanced buildings, which is going to be good. Let's see if we can get some more cows with our extra cash. What's up, cow? Need one more. Alright, so that is a full fence. I'm still far off from level 4, so I'm going to have to add another small fence. 36 wood, man, that is expensive. But let's build it. And 15 cows, I mean, I could get 10 of them. Okay, I'm going to have to sell a little bit to get back up across the finish line, but, I mean, 10 cows at the end of week 1. More like 20 cows. All that milk, right? It's going to pay for itself. What, 15, 20, 30, 50 times over, for sure. Alright, so let's get to the threshold that we need to be at. Maybe I can even look at expanding. Let's see. Can sell a few eggs. Let's do that. Okay, that gets us there. Very, very good. Let's get some more planks. More planks rolling. Got some furnace capacity. In fact, I want to throw some planks in the furnace for some more coal, of which we're out. Can always purchase coal in the shop if I like. It'd be great to expand because I've got a full energy bar. But can I make $1,000? We got some iron bars. Sand isn't selling particularly well. Neither is wood. We got the wool. If I can get up to 3,500, maybe I can sell some wheat down. Sell a few planks. I think we sell a few iron bars, like just a few of them. Because what do I need those for? We need them for these, right? What are the chances we find iron in the mountains to the west? It's likely. Not a guarantee, but it's likely. Apple's selling good. Let's get up to 3,500 and expand so I can use the rest of my energy bar. Well, let's see. So do I actually need this wheat for anything right now? I mean, it's going to be a ways off before we can actually get the windmill, right? Let's see, what else? Could sell a couple of planks. It's pretty much a renewable resource at this point, at least for now. Sell one more iron bar. 3,500, there we go. Let's expand. And look at this. Alright, so I'm not seeing any iron, though. So that is definitely one call out, but we have diamonds. So this is good. We'll definitely take up some diamonds. And we'll get those smelting soon. We got some gold as well. This will certainly sell. So that's very, very good. And then not to mention an unlimited amount of stone, pretty much. Couple more trees, too. So how we doing on wood? 88 units of wood. Be nice to get 5 more animals, but we're just probably not going to be able to do it. Could sell some of this raw gold, though. To be honest, I really don't feel like smelting it. It's selling pretty good. Let's go ahead and sell the lot. That puts us in a good financial position to add some more shop slots. We can get the experience upgrade. Max EXP minus 10%. I think that's good. That's a good one to get. We could do Clever Hammer to further reduce the building requirements. I think that's good. And then let's go ahead and get 5 more animals. We have some more sheep. I'm more infatuated with... Well, where's the pig, actually? I guess let's get 5 more cows. But I'm more infatuated with the idea of going in on the cow for this run. Because the cow is just so useful. Let's get a couple more of these casks. Let's see, so 31. Definitely going to have to watch and make sure we have enough plank output. I think I'm good right about there. So let's build these up. Got another building requirement reduction, which is quite nice. About halfway to level 4. We got to get to level 4. And the key to getting to level 4 is likely drinking the milk. So let's bust out the pickaxe and start gathering some stone. The rest of our energy. Alright, good deal. Let's go ahead and end our turn there. Let's pay the rents and let's keep going into the future. Let's go. Alright, so we got a new assortment of modifiers, including work rhythm again, which is good. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to mine out. Grants, plus $10 for every item collected from buildings. Mystical fertilizer, I mean, got a small crop operation. Plus $2 for each item sold. Shop prices minus 10%. Steam sale, that's funny. Work rhythm. Oh, let's see, so what are we going to try to do? I mean, grind experience, but you can't do it in the mountain, right? You get 0 experience in the mountain. Now I've got to get to level 4. And then eventually to level 5. Let's see, so when are we going to, like, when do I predict getting to level 4 where we're going to be building stuff? Maybe, like, as soon as next turn? Let's see if we can get there. So let's put this next turn. It'll help us get to level 5. Then shop prices minus 10%. I mean, we're going to be purchasing animals, right? So I think that's good. Harvest boost equals 1. General efficiency. Hives don't work. That's completely fine. Trees don't leave trunks. General efficiency minus 1. I'm okay with that. Building requirements plus 3. We just won't build that day. Let's go harvest boost equals 1. Who cares? Should probably have enough wheat. We probably already have enough wheat, to be honest. So let's go ahead and get some stuff. Let's get our hives. Let's get our lucrative cheese. And then let's go ahead and get some more wheat. Got 59 seeds. Let's tend to the fields. And of course, plant some more wheat. Let's reimagine this a little bit. Okay, we got some coal. Definitely need some coal. That's a good get. How many units of coal are we sitting on? 10. Okay, let's get the diamonds processing. We've got 26 units of milk. So think about this, right? If we drink all 26 units of milk, we get to level 4. I don't necessarily need to do that today. So I'm going to convert these into cheese. We got just about enough casks as well. How about fertilizer? Let's use that on the fields. We got wool. Just got to get to level 4 before we can make use of it. I could sell some cheese and expand. That's an option. Or at least get closer to expanding, more like. I think overall we're sitting pretty good. Got a grand. I definitely want to get to the jungle because wood's going to start running out soon. I do have a bunch of tree seeds. But we got to get some more planks for the medium fence once we get to level 4 as well. So level 4 is going to be a big level for us, and it looks like we have these little sparklies in the mountain. Okay, nice. So these are going to give us bonus experience. Definitely something that we're trying to grind up on, right? I mean, plus 4% experience is just brilliant. Alright, good deal. So, 7,500. Can I make it? Let's see. Cheese selling for $5.95. I mean, that's a huge sum. Let's sell it. Okay, so we're a little shy yet, but wool selling good. Let's sell it. And the egg not selling well at all. Got another one of these faint stars. So let's use it. Then I think we spend the rest of this turn over here in the mountain. So let's go ahead and let's go wild. Let's get some copper. Maybe we can sell this. Could probably sell these raw gemstones as well. Maybe that's the ticket to expansion. We'll see. Let's collect them all. See what they sell for. In fact, I want to get a grindstone while I'm thinking about it. Okay, very good. Could, of course, grab some more wood here and build some more casks. Don't necessarily need to do that yet, though. Alright, so what is the sell price for these? 25, so very low end. Middle of the road. Very low end. Well, that's not good. I gotta polish up some stones. So we'll save those until next turn. Can definitely do something with them. Let's grab some more copper. And then stone. How about that? We got some rubies out of there. Let's chop down some trees as well. Want to make sure my wood reserves stay high. Right, terrific. Let's go wild on the stone. Alright, very, very good. 15 and 15. Just got to get to level 4. And I think I'm going to do it by drinking milk tomorrow. And then we'll get to level 4. We'll be able to build a bunch of buildings. Is there anything that I need to put in the furnace? Could put more sand in there for some glass bottles in the future. Can I put this in here? No, I can't. How about a plank for some coal and then sand? Might as well use some honey. And some apples, you bet. And more mining. Alright, perfect. We're doing really good on stone, really good on wood. So let's end our turn there. Don't need any seeds. Yeah, we're good. Tomorrow should be a big turn. Alright, so we have a side quest. So 15 grand in the shop. I mean, I would love to have 15 grand to spend in the shop. Roll 20 times. So EXP boost +1, stone +50. I mean, that's really good. We have 5 days to roll 20 times. I mean, the EXP boost does really help us. I might be able to do it. I might be able to do it. Let's try it. Hopefully it doesn't get too expensive, though. Alright, look at all this cheese. Beautiful. And really, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, this cheese sandwich here, for $2,000 high end, you gotta wonder, what kind of cheese is in this sandwich, man? Must be like the best cheese ever. Literally. Aged to like 500,000 years. Let's get these little stars for bonus experience. Right, so I could drink like, what, 6 bottles of milk, 7 bottles of milk, and we could get that level up. I think that's what we gotta do. But I suppose first and foremost, though, let's get some trace experience. Right there, let's go ahead and let's just do the duties that we have to do. Just get a little bit of experience. In fact, we've got some fertilizer. You bet. Let's throw that down. And some more experience, you bet. Let's plant some more wheat. And then our next goal is going to be get to level 5 as quickly as possible. For sure. Got 12 polished stones. Okay, so we can do some good things with those. Let's make some more planks. Let's polish up some more stones. And then let's see. So what do we have for sell pricing? So diamond bar. I mean, it sells really well. It's not selling high-end, though. Rough sapphire, though. Definitely sell that. We have some cheese selling 609 of. A possible 610. The answer is, of course, yes. There's our ticket to expansion right there. Rough emerald selling low-end. Rough ruby right in the middle. I think we can make that sell. Wool selling good, but we're going to need the wool to build the loom. Alright, perfect. Let's pound down some milk. Let's get that level up. Let's throw the rest in the cask. And I just need 2 experience. Oh, let's see. I mean, I'm going to build another cask. That's inevitable. Boom. There we go. Level up. Level up in face, as we like to say here on the channel. So, Scout, the next 2 lands can be unlocked for free. Is that so? 777 grants $7,777, rent value minus 7%. We owe 90 grand. Or Campfire, smelting an item grants 20% of its maximum value. So I think about when we finally get to the spot where we can get bread. I think there's a lot of experience to be had. And we need to get to level 5, meaning we need experience to do so. So Scout, I think, is the most useful one. So let's go with Scout. That'll save us some cash too. We could go jungle, we could go swamp. I mean, EXP boost +1 in the swamp. Jungle 4 trees. Swamp 4 experience. I think the answer is yes. Could also do Candyland. Presents, we can get some candy sheep. We can get those little candies that boost max energy. That's an option. I think we gotta go swamp. Because we can really grind experience here, and then jungle for wood. Let's do that. Candyland. It's probably not in the cards for this particular run. And that's okay. Alright, so we have just a bountiful amount of resources. Got a lot of water now, though. I mean, that's 5 experience, right? And the family goldfish has been secured. Let's throw the milk right here and start aging it. And now that we're level 4, what we have to do is build a fence. We got to get a real big one. Well, a medium one. Let's move a few things around and let's get that medium fence. You bet. So this is going to give us access to 30 more animals. I want to get a couple of pigs. And of course, we have to roll the shop. So what I want to do is roll price minus 10%. Minus 10%. We can go delivery amount. Yes. Shop price is minus 5%. I mean, these upgrades are cheap. We have this right here. So EXP boost +1. We have to get to level 5. So I think that's worth it. I need the crafting upgrades too. So requirements -1. Yes. Max cooking energy +2. I think so. If we're going to be making the cheese sandwich. Tailor upgrade. I think so. If we're going to be making the warm woolies. We can kind of start there. I don't like a bottle costing 2 glass, but it's really the only thing that we're crafting. So let's do it. We've got 6 bottles. I don't even have a pig yet, so maybe jumping the gun just a little bit, but that's all right. Let's see what's in the shop. Okay, so we do have some pigs. So 3 pigs. I think 3 is a fine quantity. And let's go ahead and get 9 cows. I've got 30 capacity, so that is 12. So let's re-roll. I've got to re-roll 20 times. We also have the snake. Okay, so the snake with the poison. I mean, it's an option. We don't have to feed it. The poison is... It sells okay. How about 10 cows, though? So that's 19. Let's roll again. Let's get a couple more sheep. Alright, so we're at... What, 5? So 24. So we need 6 more animals. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay. So let's fill up these fences. Well, this fence, I should say. Pigs, get born. And you notice a little number here, so that is actually their lifespan. So you can see everybody staying just nice and healthy. And the real power of the shepherd is you don't have to consistently replenish your animals. Right? So that's pretty nice. It's a pretty good boon. It's what we're trying to do here. We can move the mine down to the swamp. So we can mine there for extra experience. Can maybe look at adding another medium fence, to be honest. Don't have enough planks yet, though. But I think maybe we should set the stage by chopping down this tree. Another medium fence should fit in here pretty good. Yeah, it looks like it. Like right here. Could certainly get another small fence, though. Let's do it. We've got tons of cash. And frankly, we need more cows. So how about another 12 cows? We can get a couple more sheep, too. Why not? So let's go cows. Let's go sheep. And let's start building some buildings that we need. So we just added a ton more cows, so we're going to need more of these casks. So a little hack for you here, friends, is if you actually choose to build, produces mushrooms, the mycelium, pottery wheel, processed clay. So I do believe that to make the bowl for the cheese soup, charge counters to 100%. 500 through 750. I mean, the sell price of the cheese itself is actually pretty good, so I'm good on that. But to make the bowl, I do believe you need the clay. And I think you till up the soil in the swamp to get it. I'm pretty sure. So we need more wood. I'm also going to need more of these casks. I mean, 23. So I should spend the rest of my energy here getting some wood. Not to mention grinding experience. Like, you just get a ton of experience in the swamp. And every now and then you'll spot a frog and things of the like. Right, the fun critters of the swamp. Let's get some more glass jars. In fact, I can probably build some more of these furnaces. At least get the build plans down. In fact, I used all my energy. We were going to build some of these. Really go in on the beginner's luck. So that was one thing that I kind of overlooked, I suppose, a little bit. But we did build 2 fences, right? Costs a lot of energy to do that. Is there a way I can get some energy back, I think, is the question I have. Got the family goldfish. I mean, it's 10. It's a whopping 10. Let's eat the honey. Rainbow trout, not so good. How about the cichlid? Do we have any of those? Yeah, we got one. It's plus 6 energy. Rainbow trout. It's actually not going to do anything for me. Grayling, plus 0 energy. How about the apple? Plus 3. Plus 1. Alright, 23 energy scraped together here. So, let's get a mayonnaise maker. And an oil maker as well. Probably can't build them both, but we'll see. And then a loom too. Alright, we can almost get that one. Darn. That's alright, we can go into production next turn, of course. Got some build plans down. In fact, if we build things in the swamp, we'll actually get bonus experience for it. We can always just move it later, right? So let's do that, and let's call that a pretty effective turn. So got 8 grand remaining. I mean, do I want to look at maybe some more upgrades? I think crafting requirements, I'm okay with that. What about... yeah, 100k, wow. Any shop upgrades? Do we want to add coal to the shop? I think I'm good on that as well. Building time -1. Let's grab that for 2k. Oh, nice. So this got built. Well, that's pretty cool. We can throw the eggs in there now. Yeah, you bet. Get some useful mayonnaise. And it's funny because I think of my guy just like chugging down a tub of mayonnaise because you can actually use it in this game. A lot like in Stardew Valley. You can chug down mayonnaise. Pretty disgusting image. Well, let's call that a turn. Well, do I have one more hatchet whack? I do. Boom. Alright, very nice. Alright. A new day dawns. We got glass. We got honey. And actually, we have that little bee now. So let's go ahead and get this upgraded. You bet. We have planks. We have polished stones. We have mayonnaise and cheese. We have fertilizer. We have it all here, my friends. We have it all. So let's build these. Probably spend a lot of time today just building stuff. Do I have enough planks to build another medium fence? I do. And it fits. Brilliant. Let's build it up. In fact, you get a lot of planks back with the bee hammer. Okay, cool stuff. So let's go ahead and let's kind of rethink this. Let's reshape this just a little bit. Let's put a little battery of like work centers over this way. So let's go with cask. Let's do a couple of nice rows of casks. Very nice. Let's do these. Let's do the loom here. Got a few more furnaces. Throw those in the mix. Line of oil makers, looms, mayonnaise machines, casks. Put the furnace up here next to the hives. Okay. So, the cask. I have 21 wood. It'd be nice to add some more. Let's see kind of the ratio, milk to cask ratio. So I want to make sure these stay filled up, especially if we're going to get to 90k. Need a lot of cheese. So 27 units left over. What does this do? Mayonnaise. So EXP boost plus 4. So this is certainly a way. Certainly a way to grind experience, especially with the swamp. All right, so this will give you 4 more experience bonus for each action that grants experience. So it's pretty good. Let's go ahead and use 3 units because we got to get to level 5 if we're going to be making the windmill. Let's get 30 more animals. Absolutely. We got the funding. There's 16 cows right there. Got 8 chickens. So that's 24. 25. We'll add another pig. And let's roll it. In fact, so I've only rolled 4 times. Okay. So I definitely got to make sure I do that. Let's roll for some cows, man. Alright, so what are we at? 25. Let's get a couple of snakes. I'm sure you guys want to see the snake. We'll get 3 snakes. And then 2 more cows. Hopefully the snakes don't eat the other animals. I'm sure a chicken seems appealing to a snake. Yeah, there's a snake right there. Got a nice harmonious little farm here. Now let's go ahead and let's exhaust the rerolls on the shop before the price gets insane. In fact, it's telling me I have to roll 25 times. It was just 20 in the quest log. For EXP boost plus 1. I actually might not be able to get that. EXP minus 250. Shop price increase, but we got 4 more days to do it. We'll just have to put some effort and energy around it for sure. How's cheese selling? 555. Let's sell our stack of cheese so we can roll the shop just a little bit more. Alright, I'm a little gun shy at 8k, man. That is a lot. And let's go ahead and start cultivating the swamp where we can really capitalize on experience gains. So plus 8 experience for chopping down that one tree, 9 for a stump, right? I mean 7 for a bush that takes 1 simple whack of our axe. Maybe 2. Alright, we're about halfway there to level 5. Looking good. How much wood do I have? We have 78 units. Okay, so that is what, like 2 or 3 more of these casks? So let's throw them down. Yeah, get 3 more of them. Beautiful. And how about some honey? Let's pound this down a little bit. probably eat some fish. It's 4 energy. It's useful. We'll take it. Apples. 3 and then 1 energy. And let's see if we can get one of these casks built up. You bet we can. Can almost get 2 of them. Let's throw some more milk in there. Okay, good. So we're going to get a whole bunch of animal resources next turn. Let's throw the wool in the loom. I know I forgot to do that last time. Can hold 6. Wow. Truffles in the truffle maker. Or the oil maker, more like. Eggs in the mayonnaise machine. Where are the eggs at? Right there. Perfect. Then we're about halfway to level 5, so got to get that windmill. How about the furnace? Do we need to do anything with the furnace? Maybe make some more glass for now. We've got 18 units of glass, though. Looks like we're fresh out of coal. So since that is the reality... I mean, I'm considering adding coal to the shop. Let's polish down some stones, though. Let's see, what else do we have? Anything selling particularly well? Waxes. Okay. Not even sure what wax is for. Got the worm. Copper ore selling good. I don't really think we're going to need copper, so let's sell it. Diamond bar, I mean, we can upgrade to ultimate tools with that. These two. Already sold all the cheese. Truffles don't sell particularly well. We got some fertilizer. I think we'll just keep a stack of fertilizer. Because it actually doesn't sell terribly. I mean, it sells for 17, right? We got some excess milk. So I could drink some of this. Let's drink some of this. And let's go ahead and end our turn right there. Alright, perfect. Look at all this production. We got poison from the snake, too. Looks like the waters are popping off. We got little glints in the stones to the west. Let's take these first and foremost. We got all kinds of good products here, too. We got cheese. We got mayonnaise. Got cloth. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. The swamp is popping off, too. Very good. Got the family goldfish. We got planks. We got polished stones. Let's finish building these out. 27 wood. Okay, so I have to take down another tree or 2. Let me use that mayonnaise. Let's use this. Okay, we're actually almost to level 5 here. Exciting stuff. Well, let's use the mayonnaise. Use it a couple of times. Let's chop down this tree. So 8 experience. Just need a few more trees, man. Namely the stumps. Okay, there we go. Level up. Perfect. So magic. Pickable or pickaxe breakable objects yield 1 random ore. Global warming. I mean, that would be really useful for us. Crow chance minus 25%. Yeah, let's do global warming. Man, look at that. 478 max energy. All right. Now we can simply do whatever we want. It's going to be really great as it relates to building our little windmills. So let's go ahead and get those built. 6 planks, 6 polished stone. We have a good amount of both. Or at least enough of both, I should say. Alright, 12 planks. So planks is where we're lacking. Let's get some more. Polished stone, sure. Let's get this cask built up as well. Since we have the wood for it. Let's use those. 675 to level 6, man. That is a lot of experience. Okay, very good. I want to get some more of these. Mayonnaise makers. We've got 3 units of iron remaining. So we'll do like 1 oil maker, 1 more mayonnaise maker, given we get more eggs than truffles. Okay, good. You bet. Let's go with the loom. Let's get a couple of those. A couple more. It does take planks, though. But let's get a couple more of them. Man, 478 energy sure does go far. It's like double the energy bar. Triple, even, than we used to have. Let's throw some wheat in the old windmills. We can always add more tomorrow, but this is going to give us access to bread. Which means that we're going to need more furnace capacity and more coal. So I think what we do is, let's purchase this now. Let's roll. Let's buy the coal. Roll for the coal, right? Let's roll some more. Buy some more coal. You bet. Alright, so 14 of 25 times rolled. Fencing cost planks. Or wood. I mean, we kind of just need more planks, don't we? So what if I built more of these? Let's build a couple more of these. Make sure I have the wood to put in it, but... yeah, 21. So we're going to need 12. Let's do it. Perfect. And wood. Get in there. Alright, good deal. Bunch of planks coming next turn. Can build another windmill if we like. Although we might not actually have to. We'll kind of see what the balance is. We'll have to check the balance. Wheat seeds, yes. Let's see, so this menu. Max clothing energy plus 2. Let's see, so what does this take? 5 cloth for a warm woolly. And we can make what? We can make 3 of them. It sells for 400 through 750. I mean, it's not terrible. Let's go ahead and start crafting, given we can, right? Let's get some more bottles. Yes. We don't have bread yet, so we can't do anything with this. But bread's coming soon. It is coming soon. Alright, let's get the wool. Gonna get a bunch of cloth now. Perfect. Let's get the truffle. You bet. Let's get some mayonnaise. Good, delicious mayonnaise. And then where's our milk? 93 units of milk, man. So we got a nice stack of 48, but that's going to be converted to cheese, of course, which sells super, super well. There's also more wood over here that we can get. So I think I should probably focus on that because we're going to have more planks. We can get more animals next turn. So let's chop some trees. And let's see. Family goldfish, I mean... can scrape together some more energy, I suppose. Honey. Oh, never mind. The satiety caught up with me. Definitely make sure you eat the honey first. Alright, good deal. I think that's a pretty effective turn. Midweek. Got 3 more turns. Gotta re-roll another 9 times. I think we can do it. Everything's filled up. Everything's ready to go. We're gonna have some flour next turn. Let's end it there. Alright, perfect. Truffle oil. Get some cloth, you bet. We're gonna make some more warm woolies this turn. And shout out to Logan. That was a term he coined a long time ago during the original Another Farm Roguelike runs. And yes, there is a game called Another Farm Roguelike. There's a lot like this one. It's a little bit different, but it's a lot like this one. And that was a game that got me started with this particular game, right? Played that one first. The community really liked it, so decided to move on to the Rebirth. And personally, I like Rebirth better. I think it's just more... it's just a better experience. It's less micromanagey. But there is a game called Another Farm Roguelike Give it a look if you like. I think it's like $1 or $2 on Steam. It's a fun game. It is. Alright, so we have some flour. And what you want to do with the flour is you want to throw it directly into your oven. This is why you want coal. Or your furnace. This will give you bread. So we have 15 remaining units. So I don't think I need to build any more windmills. Instead, we need more of these. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So we'll be making X amount of flour per turn, right? And we can convert it all into bread. So let's do it. You bet. Perfect. What is this? A blue spirit. Energy plus 5 resets satiety. Is that so? Honestly, like, energy really isn't a problem anymore because, I mean, 478 max energy. We got the warm woolies there, the cloth boots. Oh, let's go ahead and, let's see. So, milk. Yeah, get it. Also want to take a look at my planks. See if I have enough for another fence. Gotta make sure we roll the shop. But let's keep making our money products here. The shepherd, man, it's a pretty good class. It really is. You can just do so much with it. You can start fast with animals, which is pretty incredible. We have 49 planks. Okay, so that's a big fence, man. That is a really, really big fence, and stays true to the name. It is a very, very large fence. 70 capacity for animals too, man. Absolutely incredible. So let's go ahead and let's enlist 70 animals. So cows, chickens, sheep, I suppose. We can add some more shelf slots. More cows, you bet. Let's roll. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get some money. 528, so that's selling very low end. Mayonnaise, though, selling very good. So let's sell it for 9 grand. And let's get back into the shop. Buy some more cows. So 67 cows is what we have. All 67 going in this big fence here. And can you just imagine, like, the amount of crops we would have to grow to feed this many animals? Right? That's where the shepherd's power is unlocked. Okay, so now we have these. Definitely, like, we're going to have to add more of them. The casks. Alright. Well, let's chop down some trees. Okay, good deal. Nice, the axe leveled up. Diamond axe. Don't have diamond bars. We got 2 diamond bars. Sold the gold a long time ago. That's okay. I'm not really too worried about it. Got plenty of energy. Although the diamond axe is so much more efficient, meaning you get more yield. Alright, terrific. We got some more wood. I think if we had a 3rd week here, right, if this was going to be some crazy run, which a crazy run is, right, it's a whole nother week. Be a long video for sure, but I'd probably consider setting up a tree farm. So we have a bunch of wood. We never run out of it. And then just get an entire island of casks, essentially. I'm not even sure what the rent looks like in a crazy run. But we're going to get there someday soon. Try out a crazy run for sure. Oh, what else do we need? I mean, mayonnaise maker, like, you could argue that, like, why wouldn't you just keep making these? It's a high-selling product. I've got plenty of iron. Wonder where all my iron came from, man. Must be that we're getting it back. So it takes a lot less, right? Like, I got a ton of that back. I've got 23 units of iron, despite spending all of my iron. So that's crazy, man. The bee hammer's super, super good. Just costs a lot of energy to use. But that's not really a problem for us, is it? Got a couple more trees over here. Let's pound down some honey. Family goldfish, where you at? Probably don't have any. We got some warm woolies. Let's craft those before I forget. Alright, you bet. Let's get a bunch of those. Let's eat some apples, and then let's cut down these trees for some more wood to build some more casks. Can I get another one? I can. Beautiful. Let's build it. Boom. 31 wood. We need... Well, I've got 26. That's just 2 units of wood. 3 units of wood. Just a little bit shy. Actually, no, we're not. But I don't have the energy now. That's okay. Most importantly, though, my friends, we have the bread. And we have the cheese. So let's go ahead and craft the famed cheese sandwich that sells for 2K, which is crazy. We can add in truffle oil. So it's just a net gain. Well, actually, no, sorry, I don't have the bread yet. I'm thinking one turn in the future when we're going to have a bunch of bread. So let's get there, shall we? Sell that emerald. Alright, more flour, yes. I mean, look at this farm that we got here, man. It is just humming. Got lots going on. We got bread. We got cheese. 2 of the best things in the world, right? Bread and cheese, man. Hook it up. Oh, I just realized I didn't put more eggs in these mayonnaise machines. That is definitely on me, man. Let's not miss that step. Let's fill up our furnaces. Ah, no coal. I need 6 units of coal. How about 10? In fact... Oh boy, this is going to get expensive because I forgot to roll the shop last time. Need to roll it 4 more times and it's already at what? 2,400. Man, I don't want to go broke. Like, I really don't want to go broke. Re-rolling the shop for... I mean, it's going to remove experience from me, which isn't good. Increase the shop price. EXP boost +1 on the second to last day. Doesn't really mean anything to me, so I think I'm okay failing that quest. And to be honest, if it was 25, I probably wouldn't have taken it. It said 20, but then it gave me 25. And we got to 20, right? We got 21. Okay, so is there any value? Yeah, there is value because flour does sell. But of course, tomorrow is the end of the road. So let's see, where's our wheat? Let's convert it into flour. Store the milk in the casks. Alright, 214 units of milk, man. Could always drink it for another level up, but we don't need to. Alright, good deal. How about some wool? Let's get the wool hopping. You bet. How about some truffle oil? Let's get it cooking up. You bet. Mayonnaise is good. Don't really need any more planks. Like, building is just kind of... We just don't need to do it. I don't need to replant fields. There's not enough time. Let's go ahead and craft some warm woolies. While I'm thinking about it. Let's go ahead and craft the famed cheese sandwich. Alright, you bet. We can get 2 of them. Perfect. $1,867 for a cheese sandwich, man. That's crazy. How about, like... Can I get a fish sandwich? I can. And with the truffle oil, it doesn't cost any ingredients. Ah, never mind. I don't have the rainbow trout. And no means of getting it because... global warming, I suppose. That's okay. Let's see. Let's get a few more of these. some trace wood, see if maybe we can get one more cask. Not quite possible, is it? Nope, I'm 10 off. That's most unfortunate. Let's mine stones. We can always sell them at the end of the run. For profit, of course. And then we're going to see. I mean, I don't even know. It feels like we're going to be easily able to get 90k, but of course we'll see. 90k is a pretty big number. But when you consider cheese is selling for $600 high end, we're going to have a lot of cheese, man. So let's get all of the resources available to us. All right, you bet. And let's go ahead and end our turn right there. All right, so the final day. This is the big sell day, and it looks like some animals did perish, giving us access to leather. Okay. But let's get all of these lucrative products, man. Like, this is good stuff. Good stuff. High quality farm stuff right here, and you know, farm fresh cheese that sells for $2,000 when placed on bread, I suppose. So today is going to be the day where we sell everything, but let's go ahead and craft what we can craft. So, cheese sandwich. The answer is yes. Alright, so we got 2 of those. Warm woolies. The answer is yes. Got 3 more of those. Got a stack of 10. Quite nice. There's no use in putting anything anywhere. In fact, now that I'm thinking about this, right? So raw resources obviously sell. We know this. But we also have this wrecking ball. So you can actually get your resources back. So why wouldn't I just destroy everything? Given it's the last day. Giving us more resources to sell. Right? Like, why not? Let's just go ham. Let's go crazy. Let's destroy everything. A penchant for destruction is what we've kind of gotten ourselves into here today. Right, you bet. So that's a way to really maximize. And now, drum roll, please. Let's see what we got. What is the final sum? And what's selling more importantly? So the cheese is selling for 608 of 620. That is an excellent price for the cheese, especially for a stack of 200. The milk is selling pretty good. I mean, it's middling, 162, but still 162 at almost 300 units. We got the poison selling for 161. We got the bread. I mean, the bread sells for 700 high end, which is absolutely insane. Currently, it's selling low end at 369. Not good. But that's okay. Cheese sandwich selling for 1683 could be better, but still, I mean, $1,600 is, like, that's crazy, man. That's 16 units of milk. We got some raw meat too, but nothing to really do with it except sell it. So let's go ahead and sell and see if we can get there to 90k. Let's go. Sell the first line. All right, we're up to 10. Fertilizer up to 11. Got a nice stack of 468 stone selling high at 12. It's a nice 5,600. Sell the worms. The cloth selling for high end 100. Beautiful. $3,600. Truffle oil selling high end at 392. Beautiful. I mean, we got some serious power stacks. I mean, bread, mayonnaise, right? Like an animal run can get you all of this stuff. A shepherd run, more like, can get you all this stuff with relative ease. So let's sell the cheese. This might just do it. $122,000. My goodness. Let's sell the cheese sandwich. 67 in just, what, 2-3 units of it. The cloth boots, the warm woolies, selling great at 688. The people appreciate the warm woolies. Let's sell it for another 6,800. Not bad at all. The milk. That's 48 grand. All right, bread for another 20. Mayonnaise for another 17. Poison for 2 grand. A stack of eggs for 5,000. It's about what eggs cost these days anyways. Blue spirits. Let's sell it the rest of the way here. See what our final sum is. It's $270,000 after just 2 weeks. in this fine, fun, and charming little game. Let's see what the volcano's all about. So what is it all about? Volcano can only be placed in the volcanic biome at the start of the day. Creates 15 random breakables of sulfur, obsidian, or platinum ores. Platinum ores, really. And then the Void, a level 6 building. Wow. You need one of each gemstone. Converts bars into essences. Then you have the Tesla coil, produces 4 thunder. Okay, interesting. So I saw thunder in the ultimate hammer recipe, right? Needs 5 thunder to make the thunder hammer. Thor's hammer, I suppose. Comes to another farm roguelike. Interesting. However, my friends, this does wrap up a fun and exciting shepherd run on hard in another farm roguelike. I hope you enjoyed. Let's go ahead and end the turn and land this plane. Beautiful. So as predicted, made about $250,000 in animal products, another 80K in just other random stuff like ores and the like. The hammer was the most used tool. Makes a lot of sense. We built a lot of stuff. I think we got a pretty good perk layout. I think Scout was pretty good. Allowed us to expand twice, to have access to the resources, but more importantly, the ability to grind that experience up to level 5, right? Money spent on the shop, yeah. Almost 9K in rerolls, upgrades. Everything's good. We met the goal. We did it. And we're looking good. So absolutely fantastic. Let's pop back to the main menu and land this plane. So this, of course, has been another fun installment of another farm roguelike. If you enjoyed yourself here today, please smash the like button and become a subscriber if you are new here as well. My goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So your subscription certainly does help me reach that goal. So if you enjoyed the content, if you enjoy consistency, then consider adding me to your list of subscriptions. Would greatly appreciate that. Also, let me know in the comment section below your thoughts. What run do you want to see next? What are your thoughts about the animal shepherd run? I think the shepherd class is very, very strong. Probably one of the best early classes that you can use because you get to start fast with animals. And you saw us do it here today. That cheese and our power stack of cheese was absolutely insane. Like, what did we sell it for? $125,000. Absolutely insane. And of course, it only goes up from there. Needed a permanent future wood solution. And then you just keep adding the cask. Keep getting the cheese. And maybe it's a viable run for crazy. Now, as far as the next run goes, I am targeting crazy, right? I think it sounds fun. I'm not sure what the final rent payment of week 3 is going to be. So I'm really excited to kind of be shocked by that. Maybe it's like 500K. I don't know. But really excited to be shocked by that. And I'm thinking maybe a fishing run because we do have access to the beach now, right? So I'm thinking a beach fishing run might be the way to maybe complete crazy because fishing runs do get very, very, very strong in this game. But I'm also open to your suggestions as well. Let me know what you want to see in the comments section below. So once again, my friends, thank you for spending some time on the channel today. I do appreciate it, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.